Welcome back to my corner of the internet, guys. I am the Lucid Dream, and I am pretty sure that this video has officially become my favorite video of all time. The gentleman dealing with the frauditor in this video does so in the most glorious way possible. You are going to love this. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members and subscribers. If you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would certainly appreciate it, and I think after this video, this particular frauditor is going to cry. Let's go ahead and get into this. This one is good.
Hello. How's it going?
Not good.
What's wrong?
Well, you know what's wrong. I've already talked to you. Can you?
You didn't talk.
I have a cold. Can
Oh.
you step back a little bit?
Sure. Yeah, you should stay away from me.
Yeah. So I sent you an
You
email.
talked to me. You didn't talk to me today. I sent you an email back.
I just got the email a little while
Oh,
ago.
good. So we're all square.
You didn't address anything in my email.
I addressed everything in your email.
You absolutely did not, sir.
Okay. So what do you want?
I want to know why the building's closed, sir.
Because it has a lock on it, and when we turn the key, it locks.
Emotional damage.
Are you trying to be an asshole, sir?
No. Are you?
Why is the building shut to the public, sir?
Because it's locked.
Why?
Because we put the key in, and when we turn the lock, it locks the door, and we put a sign on it that says it's locked.
Are you afraid of the public, sir?
Do I look afraid?
The door's locked, so yeah.
A locked door makes you afraid. Do you lock the door at your house? Are you afraid at your house?
I lock the door at night so nobody sneaks in and rapes me.
That would be bad.
Well, for me.
It would be bad.
So you lock the door because you guys are afraid of the public?
No.
Why is the building closed?
We already went over this.
You said because you did it. I didn't say how did you close it. I said why is it closed?
It's closed because when the door shuts, it closes. That's why it's closed.
And you're a director?
I am a director.
Do you like your job?
I do. I like serving the public.
Didn't you send an email to those the staff out there saying that everybody shows up with a camera, this is our time to shine? Do you think you're shining right now?
I do.
You think you're shining right now?
No, I'm very happy with what we do at the borough. Yeah, we serve.
You locked the building down.
59,000 people we have to serve in the Peanut Peninsula. We do a very good job of doing that.
No, you don't.
We do.
You do not. You locked the building.
You have an opinion, which is wrong.
Well, I haven't got any good service from you. You're being obnoxious.
So, no, I'm not being obnoxious.
Well, you
Yeah,
are. If
no,
I was
I'm not.
okay.
I'm in no way, shape, or form am I being obnoxious.
Maybe it's just dementia. You just don't realize it.
You could have dementia, and I wouldn't know. I mean, that's a real possibility. Yeah.
So why is the building closed to the public?
See, that's a line of evidence where you might have struggle.
Why is there a
understanding.
sign on the door at the River Center?
To inform the public, which is really
To inform
important.
them
To inform them of what's available.
That's
That's
it's
really
closed.
important. It is closed.
What is it to inform them of, sir?
So that they can make an appointment to visit.
I
with
did
us.
make
So
an appointment. I was still not allowed in.
What time was your appointment for?
I was not allowed in during my appointment
That's
time.
a tough question to answer, isn't it?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
I called Madeline this morning.
You did?
Yes.
Good.
And I asked her if I could come by. She said anytime other than between 2 and 3.
And what time did you come by?
I came by about 10:15, and I called before I went there, and I called in the parking lot like I was told.
And-
So that is an appointment, sir.
What time was your appointment for?
Anytime other than 2 or 3.
No, but I thought you said it was a scheduled appointment, so I'm
She
confused.
told me to come by anytime other than 2 or 3.
And what time did you come by?
10:15. That's not 2 to
10:50.
3.
Right, so that's perfect. So you came by, and the reason that you came by was to pick up the form, which I'm quite
Why
certain
was I
you
not
had.
allowed to go inside, sir?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
You have a sign on the door.
Right. And you had a reason to come, and you came and you got your piece of paper to fill out, which I assume that you're filling it out. Which is
I love this man so much. He is going to have Starbucks coming to him. If there is a Starbucks anywhere near that part of Alaska, I have no idea, but I'm going to find out. You don't see someone who works in public service take on one of these guys very often. And it is absolutely glorious the way this guy handles him. Like 10 out of 10, perfection, if you ask me. And this boils down to the only problem is this building is closed unless you have an appointment. That's the only thing this asshole is throwing a fit about. The building is closed unless you have an appointment. And he doesn't want to make an appointment.
Which is normal process that anybody would do.
To stand outside in the cold and fill out a piece of paper?
I don't know.
Why are the restrooms closed there?
The restrooms are closed in the summertime because we have...
They were closed today.
The building was closed today, actually.
I asked to use the restroom when I was there and I was denied.
You didn't get in the building.
Nope.
That's right.
Why?
Because the door was locked.
Why?
Because you had a reason to come. You got your piece of paper, which is very important. I'm glad you got it. And now we're waiting for you to do your part.
How come I can't go? How come the building is closed, sir?
We've already gone over that.
You have not told me why you have closed the building down to the public. What right do you have to close that building?
I have any rights that I want.
Please step away. Step back.
I can. It's a free
Sir,
parking
step
lot.
back.
No, you.
I will defend myself. You need to step back from me right now.
Knock yourself out.
Hey, you need to step back.
Knock
I'm
yourself
asking
out.
you to stop approaching me.
Okay.
Okay.
What's a safe distance for you?
Right there. It's fine.
How far is this?
I don't know. 6 feet,
Well,
4.5
I'm just trying
inches.
to clarify because you've been a lot closer to me than that in the past. So I just want to know what the distance is. So.
What do you mean in the past? I just told you I was sick. What are you? You need some help?
No, I don't need any help.
If you think you're doing a good job here, you're not.
I'm doing a great job.
Representing the borough right now?
Yes.
Why is the building shut down?
Well, now it's 6 o'clock, so the buildings are normally.
Why is
closed
the building closed to the public, sir? You're deflecting. You know exactly what I'm asking you.
I'm not deflecting anything.
That's deflection.
It's not deflection.
That's another deflection.
We could go grab the dictionary if you want to have a little bit of an
Was
education
that
here.
building designed to be
Did you
closed to the
gradu-
public?
You did graduate.
Let's talk
from
about
here.
the building.
Did you graduate from here?
Let's talk about the building, sir.
Which building you want to talk about?
The River Center, sir.
I've got lots of buildings that we could talk about.
The River Center, sir.
Okay. It's a very nice building. It's got one side of it has a series of offices on it, and the other side has some landscaping that people have been trampling through for weird reasons that I can't really explain, but that's been occurring. So there's a conference room on one side.
Are you claiming that when I go there to film, I'm trampling? I'm on the sidewalk.
Did I mention you?
Yeah, I don't know why else you'd bring it up.
So for context, the gentleman here is actually throwing some very subtle shade at this guy. This asshole likes to go to this place called the River Center, but he likes to do it when no one is there. The building is completely closed. There is no staff there. And then he walks through their landscaping, their grass, their gardening, and goes up to the windows, sticks his camera up to the window to see what he can see. And apparently he does this pretty frequently. The definition of insanity.
You asked about the building.
I didn't know you were sensitive to glass. You know what else happens is people trample right here. Right, they can't go in this door. They have to walk around the building over there, and they have to walk on the grass. So
no, we can go. Come around.
No. I'm right here. So I'm not gonna.
But no, you said you wanted to see the building.
This guy's nuts.
Don't get too close. I know you're afraid of this.
No, I'm sick.
The door will open.
I'm sick.
No, I know you're afraid.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, see?
What?
You said the building was locked. That
Sir?
we had to trample around.
Sir, let me show you.
Okay.
When you come in here during the day,
Right.
it says you cannot enter here.
It does say that. So, well, turn around for me, or I'll walk this way since you have a hard time understanding. So, we're in the building. Would you like to come in?
Is it during the day?
It's after the day, actually.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So why is the River Center closed to the public,
it's
sir?
6. What?
The River Center was developed by Donald Gilman.
No, I don't think so.
It's named after him, wasn't
It was
it?
named after him, yes.
Was he involved in getting that building together?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, as far as I understand it, it was named after him. He did facilitate the getting that building going,
Right.
and it was developed.
But the reason you came in today was to get a form so you could reserve the room. You have the form. All you got to do is fill that out, Nick. We're waiting for you to fill
I was
that out.
refused access into the building today, sir.
I don't know if you were refused access to the building or not, but you got the form.
I can show you the video.
Do you have the form?
I can show you the video where I was refused.
I know that, but do you have the form?
I can show you the video where I was refused access into the building.
Yeah, it's hard for me to get my points across sometimes because you don't like to answer the question.
I'm saying...
Do you have the form that we gave you?
I don't have access to the building.
But this morning, when you asked for the form, did you get the form this morning?
I don't have access to the building,
okay,
sir.
so we'll just say that, yes, you did get the form that you asked for this morning. So now we're waiting for you to fill that form out so we can follow the process on reserving the conference, because that's what I understood you wanted to do.
Do you think for 1 minute do you want me to believe for 1 minute that you're going to allow me to go use that conference room?
Why wouldn't we?
The same reason why you won't answer why you've shut out the public to that building.
You
don't have the right to do that.
We did not shut the building.
Who gave you the authority to do that, sir?
We did not shut the building to the public.
There's a sign on it that says closed.
That's not what the sign says. What does
How
the
are
sign say?
how are people supposed to know that it's by appointment unless they show up there and see the sign?
And then what do? They call to make an appointment.
People have to make time out of their day to drive there, and then when they get there, they don't have access.
And that's why we have scheduled appointments for people.
But people don't know that till they get there.
Well, now they do, because you're doing a service to
I
let
do.
people know. Yeah.
I do. Other people don't.
Well, they are now.
What are you doing to make sure other people know it's closed?
That's the same thing we did for you.
Put a sign on the door.
Yes.
But then I was invited to come there and was refused access.
I don't know what you were refused to do or not. I know that you were asked for a form and you got your form.
And I tried to fill it out there and they wouldn't let me. They refused me to have access in the building.
I'm not sure why you need to be in the building to fill the form out.
To get a pen and to have a counter to fill it out on.
No. But, so now that was, what, 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock you said this morning?
Correct.
So it's 6 o'clock now.
Uh-huh.
I'd be more than happy to take the form that you filled out.
Well, unfortunately, I already dropped it off in the vestibule or the Arctic entry of the River Center because I didn't get your email till 5:38.
Okay.
But why is the building closed to the public?
So you've accomplished your business that you need to accomplish at the River Center today?
No, I'd like to go there tomorrow. Can I make an appointment?
Not with me. I don't schedule the appointments.
Okay. Well, they don't answer their phones or return calls.
I called them today and they answered the phone.
Well, they must have caller ID, sir.
I don't know about that.
Well, let's assume they do.
You
Can
know
you
what-
call them for me, make an appointment for
You know what they say
me?
about that, don't you?
That most people have caller ID?
No. About assumptions.
This guy is like final boss times 2. He really just needs to quit his job and then just tour the country dealing with frauditors. Just set him up a hotline so we can call him and let him know where to go.
Oh, let's hear it.
No, I'm just asking if you know what
No,
it
I
is.
never heard. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
All right.
Is there anything else I can help you with, Nick?
Sir, you have been a ton of help. This has been great content.
Good. Okay. I'm looking forward to seeing that your form that you filled out. We'll process that like we do for everybody else.
Can I tell it to you verbally?
That's not what we do for anybody else.
Okay.
What would you like to tell me verbally?
No, that's okay. You already answered my question. One other thing. Why did you trespass me from the River Center back on March 7th?
March 7th.
Remember, we left, and then you walked over, and you were trying to flag me back over by the River Center. Yeah, I think you do have a little bit of dementia.
Could be.
Yeah, because you were there. Remember the cops were there? Remember Sandra Fletcher? Does she ring a bell?
Yeah, I remember something.
Remember going to court?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, were you there on the behalf of the borough?
No.
So you were off the clock?
Hmm?
Okay. Aren't you salaried?
Yes.
So you weren't off the clock.
Well, no, we still have a timesheet that we fill out.
You just pencil whip it.
What's that?
You pencil whip it.
I'm not sure what that is.
Okay. Google it. So I'm going to go, and I appreciate you finally respecting me and standing back away from me, and I'm not afraid of you. I just don't want to go to jail over you attacking me.
Oh, were you afraid that I was going to attack you?
Yes, sir.
You were.
Yes, you came
I
at
would
me.
call the police if I were you then.
No, that's you, sir.
No, if you're afraid of being attacked by someone, you should definitely call the authorities.
The video shows you attacking me, sir. You came at me. I kept telling you to stop.
Okay. I did not realize that. I asked you how much space
Well,
you wanted.
I'll take that as an apology.
Okay, you can take it
Do you want to
want.
apologize for calling the trespassing me on March 7th?
Do I want to apologize to you? I do not.
For trespassing me March 7th?
I do not want to apologize to you.
You stand behind that.
Well, I have a meeting that starts.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
You can take anything you want. I mean, you're
Right.
good at spinning it the way you want it, so that's what I would do.
I'm spinning this?
You spin a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Like what? Give me an example.
Like I said, I've got a meeting that's
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What did you think?
You couldn't give me an example.
I couldn't, or I wouldn't.
You couldn't.
Oh, I could.
No, you can't.
I could do a lot of things.
Why don't you email me an example then, when you get time?
I can do a lot of things, Nick.
Like what?
But I don't.
Like, be nice and
Yeah,
professional.
I'm usually very nice and
Yeah,
very
it's nice to see that.
He cuts the video right there, and I can only assume whatever happened after was just absolutely so humiliating. He had to cut it out. I don't know how he managed to get through the rest of the video. This is so embarrassing. I can't believe he posted this. This is so massively embarrassing for him. But it's hilarious for us, so I'm okay with it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you would like to see, and I will catch you on the next one.